Good evening. I'm Don Peace, USEP President. We developed this podcast to assist with providing information to the Instructional Bargaining Unit on the current settled contract. We have been at impasse with the district since January of this year. USEP and the district agreed to mediation through the federally funded Federal Mediation and Conciliatory Services to resolve our differences prior to an impasse hearing. A mediator was assigned in March, and conversations were started independently with both USEP and the district. At the request of the mediator, each side brought a small team to a joint session held on Saturday, April 13, 2019. The district brought 3 members of their team, and USEP brought 6 members of our team. After a 6-hour session, we are happy to report that the parties reached agreement on the last 2 remaining items for 2018-19, and we can now move forward with ratification. The total economic package, including salary increase, supplements, and insurance, is as follows. $4,942,045 for salary increases for instructional employees, retroactive to July 1st, 2018. $1,457,903 for an increased FRS contribution. $250,000 for differentiated pay supplements. $34,806 for the fingerprint retention fee. The $6,684,754 total represents an overall 2.71% settlement package. Individual increases will vary with performance and length of service, but overall, most employees will receive a 1.1% COLA plus the applicable share of the pay for performance portion. On the benefits, the board will maintain a fully funded employee benefits package by contributing $6,785 per eligible employee. This is the same as the 2017-18 levels. The alternate opt-out will remain at $1,200 for those employees who have health coverage from another provider and who do not choose one of the board-approved health plans. Any surplus realized after all self-insured components, including the Health Insurance Reserve Fund, are covered, will be applied towards the insurance plan cost for the 2020 plan year. Other economic items include the retention fee. The board will continue to cover the cost of state-required retention fee of digital fingerprinting for all employees. Compensation for teaching an additional period. Agreement was reached to increase the .2 payment from $2,625 to $2,750 per semester, or from $5,250 to $5,500 annually. New or significantly revised memorandums of understanding are as follows. Teacher evaluations. This is new. Extensive time and effort was spent on this very important annual issue. During the mediation process, both parties agreed to pull all new language proposals for 2018-19, including the district's proposal for changes to current contract language on evaluation. Instead, the parties entered into a 1-year MOU in which we agreed to bargain language for compliance with the law, as well as process and procedures beginning in 2019-20. The parties agreed that this year's process and procedures may be grieved through arbitration. The process and procedures developed by the Teacher Evaluation Work Group will be used as the process for the 2018-19 school year. Modifications, after evaluating the data, will be bargained for 2019-2020. The dual enrollment compensation. This is new. Employees teaching college courses at a Pasco high school will receive a $925 supplement per class each semester. Payment will be prorated if taught less than the full semester. Marchman Technical College, this is new. This language sets new work rules to support the new technical high school by establishing 8-hour days for teachers, provides for teaching an additional period with appropriate additional pay, and transfer rights out of this school if the extra half-hour day does not work for teachers. Pineview Middle School IB Middle Years Program, this is new. Establishment of a 7-period day with shorter periods to comply with the IB program requirements, with teachers teaching 5 of 7 periods with 2 periods of planning daily. The voluntary coverage process, this is new. Teachers receiving additional students for coverage when a substitute is not located will receive 30 minutes of comp time for each half day of coverage. Certain restrictions exist, but the time earned can be used within certain guidelines. Wendell Crinn Technical High School, formerly Ridgewood, this is new. Teachers work and are paid for an 8-hour day, teach 6 periods with additional compensation, and receive 1 50-minute planning period. Differentiated accountability, this is revised. We negotiated the parameters set forth by Florida law and the Department of Education rules to include the use of predictive scoring for teachers being transferred out of these schools, and the right to return if a teacher's VAM score is at an effective or higher level, along with the possibility of using 1/2 of 3 teacher planning days for professional development. PASCO's virtual instruction program, this is revised. The memo establishes restrictions with on-site meetings in the week following any 3+ day calendar break or during the last week of a semester, excluding post-planning days and or emergency situations. We re-signed or slightly modified other MOUs to include the Elementary and Secondary Education Act, or No Child Left Behind, the impact on instructional staff, Florida's K-12 Comprehensive Research-Based Reading Plan, the Instructional Extended School Year for summer of 2018, the retention of fingerprints, the School Choice Preference Employee Request, and the Voluntary Pre-K Program for summer of 2018. This has been a very long and exhaustive process that we have been finally able to close. We avoided the expensive cost of impasse, and the district and union have agreed to address the involuntary transfer process and teacher evaluations as mutual openers for next year. We believe that moving forward, we have accomplished what is best for all and can put hard-earned money into the hands of our employees. I would like to personally thank all members of our bargaining team for the time, effort, and concern put into this process. A special thanks also goes out to SRP employees for standing in support of this instructional bargaining process.